First one, you want me to review a win? Oh, what did you start? I would say in this matchup, you'd probably want to start Corrupting Potion. You're melee versus ranged, so it's very difficult for you to, you know, fight him. If you miss your E, then he can just run you down to your turret and there's nothing he can do. Luckily, your jungle ganked for you. Okay, so your jungle is helping you out a lot. They got an early dragon? Oh, okay, so you are... You're getting so much help from your team. That's good, though. Sylas is pretty good at carrying. Ooh, okay. Let me go over this real quick. I know you have gold advantage, you have ignite up, and you have everything up, right? And it makes sense that you want to go for this kind of play. The problem is, you have a dark seal, right? So if you die, first off, you have a bounty and a dark seal. So what that means is that if you take a risky play, then you better make sure that it's actually worth it. Because if you're just getting a kill on Corki again, you're going to be getting like 180 gold or something. It's like you're basically getting half a kill because he's already 0 and 2. So because of that, taking this kind of play is super risky. If you land the E, then you maybe kill him. But if you miss the E, you guaranteed die here. Even if Corki... I know Corki doesn't have flash, and I know Shyvana's right above him. But even if Shyvana wasn't here, Corki could just auto-attack you to death because you're a melee, right? So he should be kiting you out, and you would have to flash in order to actually get on him. Corki ult's kind of bad, actually. Corki ult is, it's like good poke. You should be using it... You should just grab it whenever you can because it's a short cooldown. Grab it whenever you can and just like shoot it at him, but don't expect to all in the Corki with his ult. And yeah, you didn't have any vision on the map, I think. Or no, you did. I guess that is kind of unlucky. Shyvana came from here. No, yeah, you had the right positioning. It's just you shouldn't be trying to E him here. The other thing too is that look at how many minions are here, right? So there's 10 minions for Corki, right? So let's say that this Corki doesn't have Shyvana, and you miss this E. Once this happens, he knows that the only play that you can do is walk straight at him and press W or flash. So what the Corki has to do here is he walks up this way into his minions, and you'll be taking minion damage as you're walking at him, and he should be able to just finish you off because of that. There's too many minions here for you to fight. And then, yeah, of course, obviously Shyvana's there too. But this was a bad play even if Shyvana wasn't here. That's why you don't want to use your E on Corki unless it's like guaranteed. Like if he has to walk a certain path and you know he doesn't have flash W. But yeah, you basically are giving them an opportunity to come back into the game, because now look, before you died here, you had a 400 gold lead on Corki, right? You had a 400 gold lead on Corki. As soon as you die, now he has a gold lead on you. And because he's still collecting the wave, you miss out on an entire wave and a half. He collects an entire wave, and he maybe gets a plating here. Yeah, he gets a plate here too. So now he's 300 gold ahead of you. So you just swung an entire like lead back to them. That's why that was a really, really bad play. Not much to see here at the moment. Well, you got the Corki. Remember what I said though? Like, if you don't land that E, you're making such a risky play. Like, yeah, it's unlucky that the Sona came up here, but like... I don't know, you're taking extreme risks for no reason. Yeah, once you have the lead, you just shove and roam. There's nothing Corki can really do about that. And like, you have some pretty easy gank opportunities too, right? There's a Nasus in the top lane and a Sona in the bot lane. Once you know the timings for Nasus and Sona's flashes, all you have to do is just like shove mid, go top. Shove mid, go bot. Those should be easy kills with your lead every time. Like, you should be able to one rotation Sona every single time, and you should maybe be able to do like 2 rotations into Nasus. And when I say rotations, I mean your skills. Like, you know, EWQ, ult, and then EWQ again. 2 rotations of your QWE. That should be enough to kill Nasus, and it should be 1 rotation to kill Sona. Going down here doesn't make any sense, by the way. Rift Herald is already summoned. You're too late. Like, if you see that this play is happening, just make a play on the other side of the map. Either shove mid and go top, or go into their top jungle and like ward it. Because obviously you know that their jungle is bottom, right? So nobody is up here. This play is too late to react to. You're just wasting time by going down here. Jinx is on her way back anyways. You know they're going to take this tower, so just shove mid. Because now, by you being down there, you're splitting XP 3 ways, and you're missing an entire wave mid. So you're actually hurting everybody here. You're putting Jinx and Blitz further behind, and yourself further behind, when you could just be, like, keeping up with Corki here. Okay, so now we get into the post-lane phase. This is correct. You should... Basically, whenever your bot lane loses bot tower, or they take bot tower, you're going to be switching with bot. Right? So this is fine for you to be down here. I like this potential play. You needed to open strong here. You should have your Everfrost, right? No? Okay. You should not be making this play if you don't have Everfrost. If you have Everfrost, this is a really good play. If you don't have it, this is potential int. He's behind minions, so obviously you're not going to land your E, right? So why go for this? He's inside of 3 minions. There's just no way that you're making this play. And he even played it poorly. Like, he could have played that better. He should have killed you. You played that really bad. But so did he. Just don't make that play if you don't have Everfrost. If you have Everfrost, it's fine. You didn't have ult either, so like I'm not sure what your plan was. You thought that you could kill him with just EWQ. But again, because he's inside minions, you're never gonna land your E2. Oh, this should be an easy kill. It's kind of a preemptive Everfrost, but there's no way that he lives there. I know that you get the kill, but honestly, once this Sona dies in the Dragon Pit, Shyvana and Sona are both dead, right? And we see Lucian bottom. You should just be pushing mid right now. Like, your bottom lane's gonna get Dragon guaranteed. You need to be getting this tower. And we see Corki top. You need to be mid right now, pushing with this wave. There's just no reason for you to be down here. You're wasting time. Your team is going to get this kill anyways, right? Oh, and Volibear killed Nasus and Corki top. So instead of you getting this Lucian kill, you could get mid tower, and then your bot lane would also get bot tower after killing Lucian. So you basically would have just aced the entire enemy team and get 2 towers for it. But instead, you just don't really get anything. Yeah, that Shyvana does so much damage. Oh, that was good. Yeah, really. I don't think there was anything you could have done better here. Yeah, there's nothing you could have done better there, to be honest. Someone should be catching the bot wave. You're spending so much time in mid. The fact that you and Jinx are the same level is really bad. As a solo laner, you should be like what Volibear is right now. Volibear is level 14. You should be level 14 too. 13 at minimum. 14 like is optimal. Okay, you guys kill 2 people and we see everyone top, so you should be pushing mid right now. Push mid, don't react. Okay. If something is happening when you're in mid lane, if something is happening on the opposite side of the map, whether it's top or bottom, if you're reacting to the fact that it's already happening, you're too late. If you react as someone's rotating, so like let's say you were here when Sona and Shyvana were like right here. If you see them walking this way, then it's good for you to be right here. But if you're reacting to the fact that they're already right there, you're too late. You could actually get mid tower right now. There's nobody there to stop you. All 3 members of their team are top. The other 2 are dead. You'd be able to get mid for free right now. Which I guess... I guess you do end up getting them. And I guess you do end up getting the mid tower. I guess it's fine, but I mean... I just wouldn't have rotated to that, to be honest, but...
I was gonna say, looking at the play, that it looked good to rotate, only because it depends if your top laner is tanky enough to outlast them before you get there.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it really is just the fact that Volibear's so fed that that was able to happen, but like, if the game's in a more even state, you definitely don't go up there. Or if you're behind, especially if you're behind, you don't rotate. Where are you going? Why are you warding this? Your team is in the middle of doing Baron and you're like warding this weird spot. I know, but like, you need to be placing the ward like either here, or like over here. It's just like wasted vision potentially, you know? Because like, what if they were trying to contest and it was just one person chasing Blitz? Because you don't know. You don't have vision of the rest of their team. Okay, so it doesn't seem like you guys are struggling whatsoever. This seems fine. You should be pushing bottom right now. There's no reason for you to be mid. You had a wave here, and you have Baron buff. You're spending so much time reacting to what's happening on opposite sides of the map. Again, he's top lane, you're bot lane, and you ran all the way through here. By the time that you got to it, it was too late. You're spending so much time, like, running across the map. But again, you guys are still fine. Like, Volibear dying doesn't mean anything there. But you should be pushing bottom right now. That ult activation was kind of weird. Yeah. This is like a unnecessary overchase. You already picked the Corki, right? I don't even know why this Viego is flashing in here. He is so low, and Shyvana is so healthy. This makes no sense. You do not follow this play. That's so bad. What is that? Bro, if I were you, I would not follow that Viego. It's like, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, if Shyvana is 10 HP, then sure, that kind of play makes sense, but Shyvana was almost full health. This makes no sense. Why are we chasing so hard? I mean, I guess you can. That's how ahead you guys are, but like... it just shouldn't work. Dude, the play is over. Just reset. Oh, okay. Dude, what am I watching? Did Nasus really just walk in by himself? Completely alone? Into 4 people? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I think you guys just reset and go Baron. Reset, go Baron, then split top and bot, and you just win. You do a 1-4 push. You send one person in a solo lane, and then 4 people in the opposite lane.
Can you show the builds?
Why are we fighting right here? This build's fine. I don't know. What is the purpose of fighting here? It's a Nasus though, like... that's the one guy you don't go for. Or you don't go for Shyvana either, because she has tank items. Shyvana, Nasus, if they're out of position, unless you see everybody else, don't go for them. Like, if you saw that, like, 2 or 3 of their team were down here, then it would be fine, but you have no vision on anyone. This is not a pick. So you're kind of extending the game just from that play. Yeah, that was a throw on your part. You guys still have a Baron buff player though, so you guys should be able to just end through mid. Nasus is stuck top. Blitz should just be trying to like get a hook right now. You guys can just hit the tower and end. Oh, you are just... You just stepped in Corki package for the entire duration. And it didn't matter. Well, I guess it did matter. Oh, where... How do you guys lose this? I guess Jinx died. So right here, your goal should be to kill Sona and Lucian. Ignore the Nasus. Throw your E into this spot as soon as it's up.
You have two Shyvanas on his team.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. The Blitz should not have pulled Nasus. That is the one person he did not want to pull. You had your E up, you just didn't use it in the right spot.
If you go back to when he's in Shyvana ult, there's two Shyvana icons on the right. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of who's who. But yeah, you stepped inside of a Corki package for the entire duration, which really did not help that fight.
Woo! Two Shyvanas. One's in ult form and one's not.
Right here. What are you doing? You're just like standing still.
After Jinx dies, his team has absolutely no damage.
You guys should just be able to straight up end off of any pick that you get. Like, you should be playing off a Blitzcrank. Alright, Lucian like went in solo. That was kind of weird.
If this isn't GG, I just don't know what to say. Two Shyvanas again.
And you guys should win here. Yep. I think his biggest problem that game was mostly just sticking with the team too often and not ever going for towers when he had the opportunity to do it for free. There was like 4 or 5 opportunities that he could have just like split and then gotten a tower.
There's a few times where he should have went bottom and pressured bottom.
Yeah, Sylas is better at either making picks or doing 1v1s. Or like getting people to 1v2 him, because he can definitely 1v2 a lot of the time. In team fights, he's okay, but unless there's other priority targets that the enemy team has to focus on, he just gets blown up super easily.